war are really intensifying. Give us your view from being inside the Beltway there, what the chatter is. Is this getting ready to be green-lighted?
Well, of course, we have the Republicans in Congress trying to get a resolution passed to support an Israeli attack on Iran. So absolutely there's a lot behind all this noise. I would point out that Michael Hayden is in business now with Michael Chertoff in the security consulting business, and should we expect anything less from him? But yeah, I think the drums are beating very loudly for war on Iran, and if that happens, I think we're looking at a potential catastrophe, of course.
And the 2 minutes we've got left, what type of catastrophe?
Well, look, the first thing the Iranians will do, they're going to attack the Saudi oil fields. They're going to close the Strait of Hormuz. We've already got Hugo Chavez in Venezuela saying if he's attacked from Colombia, which is the host of 7 new U.S. military bases, courtesy of Obama, that he will cut off oil to the United States. I think we're talking about something akin to the oil blockade of the 1970s, only probably 20 times worse.
And we now see the military priming the propaganda saying that they think nuke components are being shipped from Venezuela via ship to Iran. That's a perfect way to attack Venezuela and claim because they were helping with weapon systems.
Well, of course, and here we go with the phony intelligence, which I reiterate that is the neocon stock and trade. False intelligence, bogus intelligence, forged documents. We saw it with the war in Iraq, and we're seeing it play out all over again.
What's the time frame on an Iran strike?
Well, I said in 2004 there were plans to try to do it before the November election. I think we're looking at electioneering politics, and what better way to rally support for the White House than to have a war with Iran in, say, early October.
We'll keep watching it. Thanks for your help. WayneMadsenReport.com. Wayne, we'll talk to you again soon.
You bet.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Alex Jones here with urgent information concerning TrendsResearch.com. The Trends Journal distills the voluminous ongoing research of the Trends Research Institute into a concise, readily accessible form. By tracking 300 separately defined domestic and international trends, the Trends Journal establishes the connections that others fail to see or misinterpret. Gerald Salente's Trends Journal allows you to anticipate change, recognize the implications, and take protective strategies. Individual readers from every walk of life can put the Trends Journal Trends Forecast and Trends Analysis to practical use. Extra information to keep you well informed throughout the year. When any current event of major social, economic, or political significance occurs, Trends Journal notifies its subscribers of their implications. When you subscribe to the Trends Journal, you'll also receive Trends Alerts. Visit TrendsResearch.com today. That's TrendsResearch.com. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. This information is too important to wait.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship, body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory direct, big money saving triple concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5-Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 or visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Okay, big news blitz coming up, and in no particular importance of order, it's all important, coming up in just a moment throughout the balance of this hour. But before I go any further, I want to tell you about a wonderful sponsor, FrontSight.com, like the front of your rifle sight. Have you heard of the Millionaire Patriot? He has a free handgun and 5 days of firearms training waiting for you. You can attend 5 days of world-class gun training at Front Sight Firearms Training Institute and secure a 30-state concealed weapons permit, all for pennies on the dollar. Plus, if you act fast, the Millionaire Patriot will give you a free Springfield Armory XD pistol in the caliber of your choice. I believe now is the time for you and your family need to be armed and trained to levels that exceed law enforcement military standards. Front Sight provides such training without any boot camp mentality or drill instructor attitudes. Check them out at FrontSight.com, like the front of your rifle, FrontSight.com. And finally, have you lost your power, wanted to simply flip a switch to get the lights back on? If so, you should check out MySolarBackup.com, because there's never been a better time to start getting off the grid and generate your own supply of electrical power. Plug-and-play solar generators available. They've gotten great reviews from our listeners from Solutions from Science. Will do just that. It's like having your own electrical power plant. It's perfect for your home or your campsite, whether it's hurricanes, ice storms, brownouts, or blackouts. You'll never have to suffer through painful power outages again. That's MySolarBackup.com or 877-327-0365, 877-327-0365 to get a free information packet from MySolarBackup.com. And then, of course, what also supports this broadcast is you purchasing the T-shirts, the books, the videos. We've got some of the films as low as $4.95 a piece. We've got deals where you get a T-shirt, get a free ball cap. Then that spreads the word on the street about the websites and the resistance to tyranny. And I want to thank all of you for your continued support by buying the books and videos materials at Infowars.com. Okay, let's go ahead now and get into more of the news. And I had seen this story last Friday from Kurt Nimmo. And now in the aftermath of it, I want to discuss it because I get, no exaggeration, hundreds of emails a day, phone calls, message board comments, people on the street, people that I know saying, Alex, why aren't you talking about the looming evacuations of the Gulf? Well, I have talked about a Council on Foreign Relations member a month ago who told the Washington Post that he believes it's going to happen and it could be 20 million people. I have talked about other people in government that have discussed it, but I don't know if that's true or if that is indeed going to happen. Now, the hurricane season is starting, and it's going to run right through November, right into the election, and most of the oil is offshore. The rig is 50 miles off, and most of it's plumed out in the currents even more south. And some of it has gone through the Keys towards the Atlantic. And if the hurricanes come in on their tracks, driving it in to Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, hundreds of millions of gallons of oil hitting the beach will be a catastrophe. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And I want to be careful here. I don't want to feed into the government's hype. You know, I mean, I become more sophisticated, and it doesn't mean I'm sophisticated. I'm saying I become more sophisticated as time goes on. We didn't know what was happening in January of last year a year and a half ago. We just knew that the military and FEMA were preparing police departments for all-out martial law, telling them there was going to be a flu pandemic that was going to kill millions. And we got the state of California, the state of New York, Illinois. We got the documents. We got the eyewitness reports from emergency managers that they were being told this was going to happen. Then when out of season in the wrong hemisphere, this novel flu pops up, the H1N1, I went on air and I said, this could be real, or it could be hype, or it could just be a drill for federalization. I don't know. And then we saw doctors being told at the state level in Texas and other states that it was much worse.